Hello, beautiful soul family, and welcome back to Light Language with Nubia. This is Nubia. It is an honor to be connecting with each and every one of you, beautiful souls, as our soul keeps on unfolding each layer that we have of healing to do in this journey. What I have seen is that all our multidimensional self has experienced many things in order to be this great soul that you are today. And one of the areas that our soul experiences through our multidimensional self is relationships, love relationships with another. And in our soul's journey, if we go within our soul's record, there has been many experiences that your soul has had with a husband, a partner, or that special person that you do a ritual in some way, depending on the timelines, because I've seen many of my past lives where unions become together with the elements of the water, the fire, depends, the nature. Um, and at times when religion is involved, of course, the different types of churches there is to know, to all humans, different vows that are taken. So each vow that you've taken with that individual person creates an energetic connection to them in that lifetime. And when you leave that lifetime and you carry on to another lifetime, that oath that you made with them still goes on to the other lifetime. And then let's say in that other lifetime you experience something else with another soul and you make vows with them. So now that connection is tied to you, to your soul, and it keeps on going. And along the experiences that you have, there is many traumas that you could have experienced, many different scenarios that could have occurred in your soul in order for it to be strong and learn from all the experiences. So in this recording, I want to do like a light language to cut those energetic ties to all those partners that you've had throughout lifetimes, because in this lifetime you're not able to have a true vow or a true connection to someone that is new if you haven't cut cords with all those partners that you've had in previous lifetimes. And there is different contracts that you also make that could be karmatic contracts and different types of contracts that still have a bound to your soul in this lifetime that we are in now. And if you are listening to this, you could be divorced, or most likely divorced if you've been married, or it's a very hard subject because the soul is tied to something else that doesn't let you live happily here in this lifetime. So, and if you are happily married with a soul partner in this lifetime, this recording, this light language, I'm setting the intention to assist you if you do have any cords to anyone that is not this partner that you have. If you're living a very wonderful, balanced, spiritual life, you want to continue that pattern so your future generations also have healthy unions with love in the future, because the love is carried between two souls that birth that love into other beings of expressions of that love. And we want New Earth to be only love, the highest levels of love that are connected to our souls in the highest realms possible. So it is an honor for me to assist you in this time. Please find a comfortable space where you can relax your mind, body, and soul. And there is many experiences that our soul has experienced, and if at any point you feel like you have to cry, allow yourself to cry, because some of the traumas that we have lived in other lifetimes have been very painful to our soul, and it feels like a pulling from inside that asks for that release. And in this lifetime, we are here to balance all that we have not been awakened enough to do the inner work. Doing this inner work allows you to be with high vibrational unions that are sacred to humanity, to the mission, to all that is sacred in the universe. And I truly, from my heart and in my multidimensional self, wish for everyone to start new in this lifetime. And I am so proud that you found this channel, as this channel was made by our teams of light, our ancestors' galactic teams. I come from the seraphim race of angels that are next to Source, creator of all that is. We carry a very high level of love, unconditional love to all. And for you to have reached this channel, it means that you're guided by the angels, your teams of light, your ancestors. Even though we have experienced many lifetimes that have not all been happiness and joy with our partners, you have always been watched by the angels, knowing that those experiences will only cause your soul to develop and be at a higher level, knowing that you learned lessons that were tough, but you were able to overcome those lessons, as you have experienced every experience possible with a partner, good or bad. Now that you are in your comfortable place, connect to your heart. Set the intention to open your heart and allow yourself to cut those ties that bind you with contracts. We release those contracts. We burn those contracts as we have learned the lessons. We always take the lessons with us because the lessons have built our soul to be who we are today. But the pain, the hurt, and the contracts that we set at those times, we release that. As we know now that we needed to experience those experiences to allow our soul to evolve. But love is not sacrificing ourselves for another. Love is freedom. Love is joy. Love is not tears. Love is not abuse of any kind. Let's invite our teams of light, our ancestors' galactic teams to join us. Kraya tro kokosh atraia ka etro kokoi nitiaya ka etro kokakaya. Airia kokoria tarakarara tro kokai nitiaya kora tarakarara tarakarara tari kokori shakari tarakakakari tro kokakaria. Tarayetro korere tarai tarakarere kaka e shakataraia. Paraitra koka ka itrara tarakarere ko edia kokore tarakara koka ka ishakari tarakaya. Aria toro koka karia tarakaka koshokoka itaraia. Our teams of light are saying that in religion, they use these rituals and the wordings when you're doing your vows to tie the soul forever. And everything that you say in that moment is binding the soul to that other soul after death. And that's how you're tricked into these contracts. You're putting your good faith that you're doing this for true love and everything, but the religion ties a dark chain to those energies. And when you go on to another lifetime in another universe, in another galaxy, you're not freely meeting somebody new for the other time because you're tied to so many others. So today we are releasing all those contracts. Shorokora etra kikiara koka kari tara kaka kai tara kaka kari tro koka kari shakarari tara karade tara karade tro kakai tara kaya. Yarada tro karari tara tro koka kari tara karada tara karade tara itara karade tara itara karade tro kararia. Releasing any control, any manipulation, any sexual abuse, any mind control. Shorokora itara kaka itro koka ka isha ka itara karada tara kakoka itara kaka itara kakokosha karia. In some lifetimes, some of you were sold by your family members as a wife to the families not being married for love, and we're releasing that now as well. Forgiving our families for selling us to someone just for money. That is a trust that causes a lot of pain within your soul, as the people that you trust the most, that is your family, has just sold you away to another family. Shoro korai taraka kokora shatrai itoro kokaka ina tarai itoro kokaka taraka kakaria. Ari kokakari shakari itoro kokakai araratoro kakai tarakakai taraya. In other lifetimes, marriages are arranged by families because of certain statuses that need to be played out or carried out in those roles. Also, marrying two people without love. Shorokora etra kaka etro koka itrai. Bro koko itra karadetra kaka ishako kakaya. Causing the soul to crack. Just like a crack. Kuro shokoka itra kara etro kakae netara itro kokakai shakara itro kopokari itraya. Ariditra itro kokae netara kiki akara itro kokaka itra kakaka itro kokakaya. Other times, those of you that have been healers, you have been placed in mental institutions for being spiritually gifted by your husbands. We are forgiving them for doing that and releasing them from our contracts to them. Proshokora itra kaka etro kokoresh etro kokoka itra kaka etro kokaka itra kokokashaka itro kokakaya. Ariatoro yanatara kaki shakokaka itra ka itro kokaya. I feel a lot of pain from the female energy. With all this is caused a lot of pain within the soul that we're releasing now. Shoro koko initiaka ereo kokori anatarai foro koko initarai kakaitoro kokaiya. Aria kakaitoro kokakai shakaitoro kokakaiya. And a lot of lifetimes, a lot of the female energy has been beaten up, abused physically, sexually as well. And those traumas have an imprint within the soul, as it has so much trauma from those marriages. Pro kakai taraka etro kokoi shaka itaraka kai taraka etro kokaya. We release all that as we know that love is not any type of abuse. A person that abuses someone in that form does not have love for the other. Shoro koro dro kakai taraka kakai shokoka kai taraka kakai foro yana taraya. Aria toro koko koi taraka etro koka kai shaka etra kakari taraka etro koko initia. Araratara kakaka ishako kakari tarakarara kakai toroko kakaiya. They're saying that some of you will have to listen to this recording many times, as many times that is necessary for you to release. Do it. You will know within your soul how many times you have to re-listen to this. If it's 7 times, if it's 10 times, and each of those times you're crying, you're still releasing and detaching many lifetimes, as our soul has lived many, many, many lifetimes. Shorokoro ayatara kakai tara kokokosh atara itara kakai toroko kakaria. Now we're burning contracts made in different timelines. Koroshoko kokari taraya taraka kai tarako kokari tarakarada tarakaradu kokai tarakaradu tarakaraia. Aria yo koka e shaka e tri hakakari turo koka kai tara karere tria. Aria koya na tarai kakaiya. For all of you that say yes, I'm ready to release all contracts that are karmatic or any bindings made from other lifetimes, you will release now. You can see all these contracts fire in fire, just in flames, just dissolving. And you start feeling lighter as these were like holding you with different ropes back in this lifetime. Even though you might have said, I am ready for a new relationship, there was something inside of you that still was pulling you back, and you were not totally 100% ready for a new relationship. Our teams of light are saying that our soul is being restored for the next 12 days. For some of you, it's less time. If you're more evolved and more rapid healing, that's not necessary. And for those that need more, it takes a little bit more time. But each day that passes by, you start feeling lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And you start feeling happy in your own energy, not needing anything or feeling that you're missing anything, as once you're done with all the healing of all old contracts, you start a new day, a new life, a new version of yourself. And I'll do another recording to attract a soul love, one that is new, one that is pure, one that is true to your soul. You can start slowly taking deep breaths in and out, and slowly start moving your bodies and coming back to your homes, your offices, your bedrooms, knowing that this healing was made with the greatest love for all. And all the different stories that we've played in different timelines, we release everyone with love always, knowing that it was to help our soul be more godlike, as to be a godlike energy, you must have experienced all that a soul could have experienced, to see everything with love, knowing that every experience creates a great soul. I'm sending each and every one of you infinite love, light, and I will see you definitely soon to continue expanding your soul and healing, so you can live a better future for yourself and for future generations. I love you, each and every one of you, with all that I am.